Welcome. I am going to show you how to use LaneTalk to keep track of your stats in league when you go to practice. If you go to practice, but mainly just for leagues and tournaments. So we're going to watch myself. That's my brother, but we're going to watch myself bowl a full game. And when we do that, we are going to keep track. So all right, so I get a strike here. Lanes are pretty fried. They hadn't been bowled on in a few days. When you hit the strike, you just hit that strike button, and then it turns into a strike. That was way left. And I get a Brooklyn. So we add another strike there to the score. Again, it's pretty simple using LaneTalk. I very much enjoy LaneTalk over for individual tracking of my personal stats. The user interface is very easy to use and it makes a lot of sense. That was a little better. And I high flush again. So starting off well, I'm standing in front of the ball return as lanes were fried. So this kind of practice I love because playing in front of the ball return and getting super far left and hooking the ball is not something I'm good at all. So when I have the opportunity to practice it under circumstances in which it's similar to a burn in tournament settings, I try to take advantage because it is something that you need, but only at the end. And that was wide, and I left a split. Okay, so now what happens with LaneTalk? We tap the pins we left. So we left the 2, the 4, and the 10. So those are the pins we left. It already is marking it as a split with that line right under there. And whatever we pick up, we'll tap. So whatever pins we get, we'll tap. I got 1. I got the 4. Oh, no. So what we have to do is we have to hit this arrow. So this goes to the second shot. I got the 4. So I mark that, and then what I do is I hit that arrow. Boom, we're on to the 5th frame. Super easy to use, LaneTalk. Other apps are designed for teams. LaneTalk is great for individuals. And went a little high through the nose. I think at this point, again, we tap what we left. 1, 2, 3, 3, 6, 10. And then we're going to hit the arrow to move on to the second shot. So I think what happened there, actually, my thumb is going to start ripping. And I think near the end of this game, I end up throwing it two-handed because my thumb ripped on itself. I've been having that issue ever since getting back into bowling recently. And I pick up the spare. Yeah, I'm looking at my thumb. So we pick up the spare. So because we picked it up, we can just hit this spare button. It automatically moves us over to the next frame. So we're in the 6th frame. Hit the pocket, got a strike. That was good. Ooh, I like that. As I'm watching it. Alright, so we left the 6-10, so we tap the 6, tap the 10, hit the arrow. And there's the spare, so we just hit spare. We also, if we wanted to, we could just tap it and we hit the arrow. It doesn't matter. I just hit spare because it's the easiest thing. It's a spare. So. And Brooklyn. Yeah, my thumb is falling apart here. Left a 5. And you can see from that shot, I wasn't putting my thumb in because I was a little perturbed. But you get the spare. Oh, that was way left. Yeah, that was 3. Hey, can't win them all. But again, we're getting what we left. So most of these pins, you can see me. I think I pick this up. Do I pick this up? No, I leave the 10. We tap everything we picked up, hit the arrow. This was my last game of my practice session because of my injury, so. And I left a split. Another 210. And I get just the 2, so tap that. Wasn't able to. Oh, 2. Wasn't able to pick it up. Save that. Ended with a 173. Now we can go and we can see. If we hit continue, we can see the stats. We can see, okay, we did this. You can enter in the date. So I'm just gonna enter in today. Or actually, I'm gonna enter in yesterday because I have league tonight. So I want to do that. All right. So now we can see these stats. When we're in this section here, we can hit here, see scorecard, stats, and boom, we get all the stats. We were 40% for our strike percentage. We had 40% leaves and 20% splits, meaning we had 2 splits. We averaged 8.919 pins in the first ball. We were 70% clean. We did have 3 opens, and we bowled 1 game. And you can see all the pin leaves. You can see what you left, what you made, what you missed over the course of multiple days, multiple games. This is incredibly helpful, and this is a great way for you to keep track of exactly what you're leaving and what you're missing. So you know exactly when you go to practice your spares in practice what you need to work on.